I am sorry. I really am. I should have got this video out over the weekend like I have been doing with my Spore videos, but circumstances prevented me from even getting this thing recorded until now. I I had a little bit of a little bit of just things coming up in actual real life, which kind of made it a little bit difficult for me to even bother trying to sit down and record. In fact, I was lucky to get out the videos last week that I got out. I was just busy. And with the freak weather that we had, with the snow, a full 16 inches in a single night, and the next day it was half melted and so difficult to shovel that I was just completely exhausted and ended up falling back asleep after shoveling. So I didn't get anything recorded that day. Anyway, the reason I didn't get this out on the weekend is mainly because I would have recorded it on the weekend and got out the same day, but I had to go to my mother's apartment to give her an early Mother's Day stuff. Which, now to be honest, my opinions of my mother are kind of low, and that's all I really can say about it. So I wasn't happy at all this past weekend, and now that it's all over, I'm just really glad to be back here, where I can record what is likely going to be the final episode of Spore. And it's probably going to be a long episode, too. And we're going to actually go into the creation menu and create the spaceships here. Actually, I will create 2 of the spaceships here. This first one is going to be for the super peaceful guys, the Diploworms. And I don't really have any idea what I'm planning on doing for this. Actually, I think I got an idea. Let's go ahead and take this astro kernel and see, how does it look bulged out? That looks pretty good. Alright. And then we will put this one right here. Bulge it up a bit. Hold tab to activate the rotate. And I think that looks okay. Then we need cockpits. Like that. Except we are going to shrink it down a little bit and then rotate it like that. There we go. I think that looks kind of neat. It's kind of frog-like, in a way. And now we need some space parts. Let's go ahead and add the sonic reducers. Not that these things really do anything at all. We'll go ahead and put it like that. That's a little bit big. Whoa. Yeah, I think that'll work out. Looks good enough to me. Now, engine. See, the thing about the spaceships is that they don't actually do anything. However, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't try to make it look cool. There we go. That works for me. Actually, one of the things I do like to do is use these land parts to create smaller rockets. And we will extend it backwards. Okay. None of these. These aren't going to work out at all. Let's see, since they're peaceful, no weapons. Instead, we're going to do our best to equip these with just diplomacy type things. In fact, right here, I'll add that, rotate that forward, shrink them down. Those are just basically loudspeaker things so that they can communicate with people on a planet. It's not in a ship. Let's see other spaceship parts. We will add hold the A button to remove one of those. So that way we can put it on top of the back. And shrink those down a little bit. Okay, that works out for me. I like that. Good enough. Let's add a function plate for decoration. And then we'll go to the effects where we will have a shaft of light angled forward. Sort of forward. It's actually pointing more downwards. Widen that a bit. Make it a little bit bigger. Actually, let's put it up here. It's like a mouth. Then a Nemo peeper right there, so that way the crew can look down at the masses that they are communicating with, trying to convert to their indoctrination nation of desperation. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. I'm rambling. Just let me ramble in peace. And exhaust ports. Alright, good enough. And let's just go ahead and slap it with some green, and then we will fine-tune the colors based on that. Actually, I like that one better. It's neater looking. That looks pretty good, and actually I like that way. This one works out good. I like it. So, it doesn't really have any landing gear, though. Let's go ahead and take care of that quick. We'll just use landing cushions. There. So, I present to you the Croak of Truth. There you go. The Croak of Truth. The starship of the Diploworm Empire. Designed to spread its message across the stars to those who are uneducated and need to learn the truth of the Diploworm religion. I'm just talking now. Enough of that. The next spaceship will actually be for Oh geez, I forgot their name. The Terracnus? I think that's what I called them. Jeez, I haven't played this for a week and forgot my own race's name. That is not very good. Excuse me. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to sniff into the microphone. I woke up this morning with a really sore throat and a stuffed up nose, and it went away mostly. Not all the way, just mostly. Let's try this. And we'll add this to it somehow. We'll figure out a way. Let's see if we make this fatter. This can actually go ahead and be lined up with the back. Something like that should work. There, that works. Now the cockpit is going to be down here. Actually, it'll be like this. There we go. I like the way that looks. It's perfectly fine to me. Now we need some space items, such as this. Whatever this thing actually is, I have no idea. But let's shrink it down a little bit, and we will add vacuum spatulas over here and shrink them down a little bit. No. Rabbit ears. That should work, I think. See, landing gear we'll put right there, but spin it around so that it's inward. Shrink it down as well. I'm pretty sure that this thing actually couldn't land with landing gear like this though, so we're gonna have to lower that so that it's below the fin. And the same landing gear on the back, like that. I know that you can't actually land in the game, but I like the way it looks. Put the fusion coil there, try to get it centered, widen it, but shrink it down. Yeah, that works. And then we need weaponry, because every war civilization needs weapons for their ships. And in this case we'll have some paddle shots, which will function as anti-planetary weapons, just due to their size. We do want to kind of shrink that down a little bit because that is a little bit ridiculously long. There we go. That's more like it. And then we will have some torpedoes. There. Undo that. Alright, that looks good enough to me. And then we will add these onto the claws. As if the claws were holding guns. There we go. It looks kind of silly, but I like it. Shrink that down. Just have little glowing dots of light on the wingtips for no reason at all, other than the fact that I see planes have that in real life. And nope. No. That looks good to me. Little smog light on the front so that they can target their enemy ships. Actually, we'll put it on the side there. And rotate it forward. There we go. Now the colors of the ship. Oh, jeez, I keep on sniffing. There we go. It's a wooden ship. No, it's not. It is... That's a good start. Let's go ahead and break it down a little bit further. Nope. It's not the color that we want. Let's try with you. What if you switch to wood? Gives you interesting colors. Oh, actually, that one looks good. I like that one. Details. How about the metal? Oh, there we go. And I don't know. What can we name this thing? I think we should name it the Trident ship. Because I'm not able to think of much else. So, with those bits done, we're going to go ahead and create some captains. And we're going to start that based on... Okay, where's my creations? Oh no, wait, they're still in civilization stage. Right, I have to go based on that. So, Diploworms. You guys are first. We're gonna go ahead and create the star captain of our dreams, I guess. Hey there, Diploworm captain. Wearing their old-fashioned, primitive, useless clothing. It's time for you to get with the times. Let's see, we need you to have perfect diplomatic items. So princely pad is a good choice. Tilt this upwards. Rotate it a bit. a little more upwards. Raise it up with this thing. Let's see. It's wider. We don't really need that. That's kind of goofy. That looks fairly decent. Ah, jeez. My nose. It just won't stop. Okay, so let's see. Normally they have a bracelet. Now it's time to switch to a ring. Whoa, big ring. Get rid of half of that ring. Oh, jeez, how low can we shrink this? That's pretty low. Okay, we're gonna just make that regal ring a kind of bracelet. There we go. And then we will have... Yeah, I don't really know what we're gonna have. Oh, of course. A robe. Because that fits perfectly on the Diplo-worm's back. What if we grow it really big? That almost works. Okay, let's rotate it so it's like that. Ooh, there we go. Spread out a bit so that it's over the shoulders actually. Rotate downwards. Ah, there we go. This is what I want. Ah, this is so weird looking. Hey, go ahead and pose. Ah, that's beautiful. How about you charm people? That's pretty good. A graceful waltz. Seems that they've overcome their inability to dance due to not having legs and can wiggle around in a circle and call it a dance. Let's see. We also should go ahead and put this on as if it was a helmet. I like the way that looks. Kind of gives them a little bit of protection. Yeah, I still think this looks pretty weird, but it works. So, that is a Diplo-worm captain. They are regal, elegant, full of poison, charm, and don't look creepy at all. Let's see, what else can we add? Let's see. Do. There. It's their symbol, I guess, now. The symbol of a captain. And we'll go ahead and put that one back on because clothing. And I think that is it. We have a successful Star Captain guy. And it's good enough for me. And then for the Terracnus, they're going to be a little bit more difficult. After all, they kind of are hard to cover with items. Quiet you. But the one thing that they can have pretty easily is like this stam booster. Which will give them a moderate amount of protection and a little bit extra health. But will also hold their missiles. Like that. Which fire like this. And they can still spit too. Although backwards. And then they can have this toxic blade. Which I can't seem to put on their arm, even though it's following the arm perfectly. Oh no, wait, I forgot. The arm kind of is asymmetrical, so it's only doing one. Duh. There we go. So stab you with the blade and grab you with the claw. He sounds neat. Now, what else can we give to this guy? How about some shield generators? Do. I think that'll work there. So they have a small shield. And then the power generator can go over their head, I believe. There we go. So a little bit of a power generator so that they can regenerate their power, which will make it so that they can keep on fighting. And I don't know where I'm going with this anymore. Let's go ahead and give them an ice band on this wrist. Shrink that down. Like so, and there. So now they also have an ice band, which they can use to blast you with ice. Then stab you with their poisonous blade, and if you are a frozen statue, maybe blow you up with a missile. So, the Tyrannus Captain, a master of combat with preparations for most situations. One thing that we are forgetting, though, is to give them a new iBot. Okay, that's not going to work. There. That's better. Okay, so there's one more race that we need to create spaceship and a captain for, and that is going to be these guys. Just have to wait for it to finish up. Alright, so moving on to the space stage, we have remained economic. So, we are a trader as a result. So, since we have remained an economic, omnivorous, adaptable, industrious group of creatures, our space bonuses are Gentle Generalist, which gives us a discount on all standard equipment, Speed Demon, which makes interstellar space travel zippier. I guess that means faster. Industrious gives us Colony Craze, so we can buy all colonization tools at a cheaper price. And Economic gives us Spice Savant, which means that we get much more spice from our colonies. Which I've already figured out. How to get a very good production of spice from my colonies, so a bonus on spice is going to mean I'm going to have way more spice than I can even sell fast enough. Then, since we are a trader as a result of our history, basically each of these stages will affect what you become over here. So if you have like 2 red, a green, and a blue, it will be something completely different. And each one has a different bonus. A trader gives cash infusion, which means we can purchase the system instantly. Of course, you want to have a pretty good amount of money to do that. So, let's take a look at the cutscene. Out of the ground pops a building that I don't remember building, so why does it exist? Curse you, little plant creatures. How dare you go ahead and build metal buildings without my knowledge? Oh well. It's time for us to make a spaceship once again. Now, I am thinking of just being silly with this. We're gonna go ahead and make it a skiff. A space boat! It's a boat from space. Outer space boat. And the cockpit is going to be... It's going to actually be located right underneath the front. Like that. So kind of awkward looking. But it's Spore. It doesn't have to make sense for it to work. And we'll add some particle drive engines on the bottom. Like that. And one right there. Like that. Make it a little bit shorter. There we go. Then we will add antimatter fans, because you need to swim through a lot of antimatter in space or something. I don't know. Make up your own logic. I suppose we could say that this is a spaceship capable of making water landings, and that's why it has antimatter fan things, so it can land in the water and maneuver around. I don't know. But it's time to make the spaceship represent an economic community. Give it some banners to proclaim the nation it's from. Give it a little bit of some cargo. It's going to have some gold and gems and some diamonds, and there's pennies everywhere. Just pennies all over the top of this thing. This makes no sense at all. And to broadcast the amazing savings that this nation is going to bring you, some megaphones. Why? Because I could. It's Spore. It doesn't have to make sense. Actually, let's go to the effects thing and make sure that we have some effects that just look pretty. There we go. And since it is a boat, we're gonna make it a wooden ship flying through space. And give you that and that. There you go. Wooden boat flying through space, delivering great deals and savings on gems and coins and gold. And we're going to call this the Space Yacht. Oh, it is so ridiculous, but I enjoy it. And I already know everything that there is to know about the space stage. The goal is to get to the center of the galaxy eventually, which lets you see the end of the game, I guess. I've never actually done that myself, and there's no way I'm going to be doing it on this playthrough because it's a long, long process. I've had this game for years and I still haven't gotten to the center of the galaxy just because I get so bored trying to do it. Let's see. Oh yes, we get to name the captains too. I had forgotten that. So we're going to call you Captain Manipula, because he's a master manipulator. In order to progress through the space stage, you have to collect badges, which will raise you to this. I've gotten to the final promotion thing before. It's not all that great. And you get to unlock all the tools, but you still have to get all badges in order to unlock the tools anyway. Oh boy, an ambulance. You open communications panels to talk to people on planets. I already know how to command my ship, so we're not going to do that because all it tells you is how you actually control things. Pretty much you maneuver the ship with WASD. You can rotate the camera with your mouse by right-clicking and dragging. Yes, I know. Please, just leave me alone. You can right-click. Oh, right-clicking actually lets you move the ship around based on where your mouse is at. My mistake. It's the center click that lets you rotate the camera. WASD is also used for moving the ship around, and if your ship is facing forward, holding D or A will rotate the camera. Space will go up, and oh, hey, I didn't actually know that you can use Q and E to do this. I am learning things. Hey look, my ship is flying sideways. There's no logic to this. I suppose there's no logic to this either. It's going backwards, but the engines are pointing this way. Anywho. Hey, I was upside down there for a bit. Woo! Upside down! We're losing the cargo! Here, city, have some coins and gems and stuff. You know, it actually is pretty nice to just have your ship floating here and take a look at the skybox for Spore. Now, it's not as great as an actual night sky, but it is still pretty nice looking. I wish you could travel to other galaxies too. Anyway, if I hold down the negative button, we'll go to the solar system. Although, since this planet isn't called Sol, it's not a solar system. It's a Thelea system. The reason that we call our solar system a solar system is because that is the name of our sun, Sol. So, solar. Anyway, one thing I wish that was in Spore was this. You see how there's all these different planets? You can't land on gas planets. You can land on these planets, though. And I wish that your system started off with like 8 or 9 different planets, and you had to actually purchase, befriend, or conquer the different planets from your own species. So kind of like a cross between civilization stage and space stage. And when you go to another planet, you just go ahead and... So, for some reason, Fraps decided to stop recording after I left the so-called solar system. And, well, I got to this planet and was talking about all the different things for Spore in the space stage and how much I really don't care for it, and I'm not going to be playing any more than this one episode. And I didn't get any of that recorded, so I am frustrated because my throat is killing me because it was sore this morning, and it's getting sore now because I'm talking a lot. Ugh. Problems. Problems. Well... I'm not going to be doing the space stage, like I said. If you want to see a good space stage Let's Play, I'm sure there's people out there that have done it. I know for a fact that Mr. 360, aka Double, has played Spore before, and he does space stage a little bit. But I'm pretty sure that if you are watching me play Spore, you probably have already seen his Let's Play. If you haven't, go check it out, because he's a goofy guy, and I wish I could be his friend. Maybe I'll ask. Who knows? Anyway, this is the only episode of the space stage that you will see. Let's get off this planet. Only episode of the space stage that you will see. You have Don't Starve every weekend to look forward to. Okay, I think I accidentally hit the stop recording button. I was saying there's Don't Starve to look forward to on the weekends. I think that I got that on camera. I don't remember. There's Don't Starve. There is... I'm going to probably do a Let's Play of that Game Developer Tycoon game that came out recently, because I like the way that game looks, and it just catches my interest. So I'll probably enjoy that quite a bit. I said if you want to check out a good Spore Let's Play, try looking up Mr. 360 Games, aka Double. I don't know if that got caught on camera or not. Let's see what else. Look forward to more Minecraft videos, because I'm going to be playing those. Play Minecraft quite often, because I still love Minecraft. Although I wish I could play more multiplayer with some other bigger channels that I know I could trust as people. It's not to say anything negative about just random people that ask if they want to play Minecraft with me. I don't mean anything bad by not trusting you guys. It's just that, well, you're not supposed to trust just random strangers to automatically be nice. And to be, you know, good to hang out with. Which is also why I don't have any hopes of being able to associate with any bigger channels, because, well, they don't know me, so why would they ever want to do anything with me? Woo, we're down at the water. How close to the water can you get? Yeah, it looks like it's about it. I wish you could go lower. That'd be fun. Skirt along the water. Hey, boat. So, I'm going to stop rambling now and end this episode because, well, I just feel like playing Game Developer Tycoon now. Because it really has my interest, and I want to make some games and money and stuff. And just see how well I do. So I hope you guys have enjoyed Spore. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and fave. Keep an eye out for whenever I start playing random other games, because I sometimes play some pretty odd games. And I might actually record those sometimes. So take care, and goodbye.